What's going on, everyone? Let's continue. Alright. So where do we leave off? Head to the desert city. Alrighty. Is there anything else I got? Sardines, and I still gotta catch mouse tails and lizard tails and 30 other tails. Wait, this is not the way I go. Ooh. Hey, lizard. Okay, Mr. Goat. Had to do it the hard way. I was gonna let you live. You chose death. Would definitely be a good decision to mute all of the devices. Hey, found some clay. It just goes right into desert.
So, what's Facade like?
It's strange. Let's just leave it at that.
Stranger than a boorish young woman who battles monsters in her undergarments.
Let's go.
She's like, I'm not answering that.
What is this? A fountain?
It's a sand fountain, from the looks of it.
It appears to be out of service.
I guess I can, because it looks like you can move it.
Wolves!
Look out!
Oh my god. Oh god, these wolves do not mess around. Oh.
Wait, they're leaving.
That one appears to be the pack leader.
Well, their pack leader was a shade. So that's interesting.
What manner of place is this?
I think it's a graveyard.
The headstones seem to be lacking names. Also, why do they shine as if they were carved from the rock just yesterday?
That is a very good question.
It appears.
Gotta be something I could do with those later then. Oh my god.
The gate is sealed tight.
Well, great. Guess we're not getting in.
Where is she going?
Probably to get us in.
아니 가인의 같아. 킷 와르라 옮긴다.
You know these guys, Kaine?
Not exactly.
They all wear They all wear, you know, weird little like mask helmets. It's interesting.
A while back, I saved a local kid from a pack of wolves. Ever since, this town's welcomed me with open arms. Gonna be a pretty screwed up place if they let me in, huh? Anyway, I don't understand a word they say, so don't get too excited.
I suppose a quick stroll about town is in order.
The language they use here is pretty crazy. So, good luck with that.
Alright, well, let's look around.
I'd wager that huge structure is the king's manor.
How do we even get there?
With willpower and smarts, my lad.
아르테르와 치키타자이.
What are they saying?
Fascinating. They speak a language I have never before encountered.
You could say that again.
No entry, it would seem.
And after we finally made it all this way...
Yeah, this is pointless. Let us go back.
Well, that's unfortunate. Uh-oh.
Ho ho, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture. Let me see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Fira. Do you need help?
Yes, we came here to talk to your king. But it turns out we can't actually talk to anyone.
I can guide you? Oh, she will act as our guide. How fortuitous. But first, I must explain this town.
We really just need to see the king.
No, there are rules to follow. Follow me. Well, there you have it.
Ah, town of rules.
I feel bad.
You could speak 1,000 tongues and still...
Come on, Weiss, help me out.
This is an item shop. All shops and houses in the city must abide by the following rule. Rule 106. Do not live on level ground.
Rule 106?
We have many rules.
Is Rule 106 the reason for your labyrinthine system of staircases?
Yes, that's the rule.
Well, I suppose eccentric people deserve an eccentric town. I am a brilliant book of unspeakable value, not some dog-eared travel guide.
I feel like we're just going in circles here.
This is a sand skiff dock. Rule 115,017. You must view the town by ship before purchasing any items.
Oh, come now. What could possibly be the point of such an absurd rule?
I don't know. It's a rule that was in place when I first came here, not a new one.
Hold on. Your people are still making rules?
Yes, I heard we passed rule 124,046 earlier this month.
Of all the idiocy, I could never live in this city.
You're telling me, Weiss. Jesus. That's way too many rules. How do they remember so many? I would forget. This is a grocery. Rule 11,034. You must live at level appropriate to your position.
Ah, so the aristocracy lives in the top levels, while the commoners subsist below.
Yes.
Seems like a rather unpleasant rule for those on the bottom. Does this girl plan to drag us about the entire town in this fashion?
She's just following the rules, Weiss.
Skip Freya's tour? Nah. We'll go through the whole tour. If I'm gonna be in a city of rules, I might as well understand them. I don't get what the man on top is doing with the spear, because he's obviously not guiding this thing. Maybe he's there to help stop it? I don't know. Ooh. This is a strange things store. Yeah, it's got stop signs, don't pass signs, it's got surfboards.
A strange things store?
Yes, a store that sells strange things.
Such as...
I don't know. The things are so strange, no one is sure what they do.
Yeah, that is pretty strange.
It would seem we are impeding...
I mean, I know a town that these surfboards could, be good in. But they would have to know what a surfboard is. And throw those over a seafront, man. Unless you got shade sharks. Which would be quite unfortunate. I just love that we're all just like chilling. It's like, you ain't gotta stand. I ain't gonna. Though pretty much like watery liquid sand. That just seems so weird. It's like a little sand river sort of thing. I mean, I guess this is a sand moat, but still weird. Like, how does it work? Ooh. This is a store that sells raw materials. We use these materials to make masks. Rule 12, do not neglect your mask. If you want to live here, you must have a mask on at all times.
Yes, I was beginning to suspect that.
I wonder why the rule for the masks, though. The mask rule seems a bit weird because then you got people like her and the shopkeepers that have normal masks, and then you have this dude who just has a little like turban and a metal plate on his head. It's so strange. Well, back on the little sand boat. This is a weapon shop. This concludes your tour of the city. Thank you for your patience. I will now guide you to the King's Manor.
Thanks.
These rules are enough to make a sensible man reach for the noose.
Oh my god, Weiss. Calm
I
down.
don't know how you survive in a place with so many inconvenient prescripts.
It's not so bad. Although I used to ask the same question, and then someone told me, rules do not exist to bind you, they exist so you may know your freedoms. When I look at it like that, they don't bother me.
You're a good citizen, Fira.
It would seem...
It wouldn't seem we're impeding progress. Just nudge me out of the way. Just nudge me out of the way or go around. So I guess we'll finally get to go talk to the king. Oh, it's so bright here. I mean, I do like that. It's like, oh, you're coming out of the little dark tunnel. It's like super bright, but then when you get out, it kind of normalizes it. I like the effects like that. All right. This is the king's manor. However, we have no king now.
You have no king?
That's kind of bad. Our king was stricken with a foul black illness and so passed away. His son, the prince, now rules this land.
The Black Scrawl.
This is the prince's royal advisor. He would know far more about these things than I.
Thank you. All of this touring has been helpful for understanding your language. I believe I will be able to speak with this advisor myself.
We need to talk to the prince.
I'm afraid the prince is not taking outside visitors at present. I would appreciate it if you could come back another day.
My patience for this kind of thing has long ago evaporated.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Fira. Let's go back to Kaine for now.
Oh, that's not good. I guess our lead on that is kind of in the dust now. Or buried in the sand, you could say. Get it? No? Okay.
It would seem we are...
Ah, come on. I can't just run circles around her. Oh, whale. Oh, whale. Ooh, I got any sand whales? I'll take 3.
It would seem we are...
Oh, come on. Oh my gosh.
Slow down, I can barely... The person who saved me... Surely you don't mean Kaine? Kaine helped you? This foul-mouthed hussy?
Piss off, book. You guys done or what?
Hey, did you hear the news? The prince is missing. What? Then we're in violation of Rule 83,348.
What's going on?
The prince is gone, and according to Rule 83,348, we have to start looking for him right away. No, you don't get it. The prince went missing in the Barren Temple. What? But Rule 50,527 states that only nobility may enter the temple. That means we can't go look for him. That's a dumb rule. What about Rule 83,348? What about Rule 50,527? Ugh.
Why'd they make a bunch of rules that contradict each other?
That's what I'm
This is their
saying.
way and their system of laws. As outsiders, we have no say in the matter. Now come.
I'm going to save the prince. You do it, Fira. No, you can't. Have you forgotten about Rule 50,527? Oh, screw the rules. Hey, I'm liking her already.
That rule only forbids your people from entering the temple, right?
Huh?
So why not ask an outsider to save your prince?
Oh, and what luck. We just happen to have an outsider who can't stop meddling in the affairs of others right here.
Oh, really? Where do you see him, Weiss? I don't see him. But the only ones who can enter the temple are...
I'm going to. Fira told me about Rule 1024. You know that one, right? Rule 1024. You must honor the request of any outsider owed a debt. That's how it goes, right, Fira?
Why did I ever agree to travel with such a pack of do-gooders?
You didn't much have a choice.
Let's move.
You offered your help to me? I accepted it. You're my book now. I'm sorry, Weiss, but dem's the rules. Let me show you the way. You'll need my guidance to get through the sandstorm. Oh, sandstorm, lovely. Weiss, keep your pages closed. Oh, this is gonna take a thick minute, ain't it? Oh no, she's so slow. Quick, Akaine, carry her. Alright, this is gonna be a minute. She's only slightly faster than my walking speed. Oh no, I should have went and bought some maps before I came out here. Oh, I messed up. I'm sure I'll be able to do it later, but they would have been helpful now, I'm sure.
It would seem we are...
Shut up, Weiss. I will guide you through the desert. Please stay close to me. Oh, lovely. I see so many shinies. Oh, I guess those are over there.
Beware the wolves.
Why is there a fighting wolves tutorial?
This sand is too much. I can barely open my eyes.
The moment I open my mouth, the sand rushes inside.
Do you even have a mouth? How does Fira deal with this?
Perhaps there is some manner of filter inside that mask of hers.
Possibly.
Keep a keen eye on your surroundings.
Hey, get off of me!
Fira sure is brave, isn't she?
She does
Such a
have
minuscule
two
body,
armed
she
bodyguards,
seems to possess
so
almost boundless stores of energy.
probably because she doesn't run very fast. Look at her. She's small and slow. Oh, I'm running low on herbs. Uh-oh. There's no way that's close enough.
Wolves!
Look out!
Oh, that makes it easier. Just lock
This
on
girl
and
must possess
spam
extreme patriotism.
Dark Blast.
Look how she gives all for the sake of her prince.
I mean, I don't know about that. She's just a guy. We have to fight everything. The Baron Temple is just ahead. Oh, and one more thing. Obtain Baron Temple map. Thank you. This is as far as I can go.
Thanks for your help.
All right. Well, let's move it. It's taking like half an hour just to get here. Oh, this place looks like so much fun. Ooh. Nobody else gonna comment how we were locked in by a magic circle? Once you enter, you can never leave. All right. What do we got here? Puzzle room? The following actions are prohibited in this room. Leaping rabbit.
What was that supposed to mean?
I want to imagine... Yeah. Oh, cool. Hey, I don't get hit. Let's see here. Okay. Guess I gotta make it to that cube. Nailed it! Puzzle master, let's go. Oh, master of the trial, it is time to devote yourself to the next rule.
What a bother.
I wonder what this prince is like.
The man is tasked to protect his people, and yet he's made them toil to save him. I think that tells us everything we need to know. That he is an incompetent fool.
Did I just hear someone?
Well, if I heard somebody and you heard somebody, then we definitely heard somebody. Oh, speak of somebody.
Where did you come from, boy?
93rd Prince of Facade.
Wait, seriously? But you're just a kid. What?
What? Prince is being abducted! We got aliens! What is going on? He just casually just carries him off. What is this? Is there no pointing rule? Alright. Prohibited actions, leaping rabbit, stationary owl. Imagine I cannot sit still.
Well, that was unusual.
Come on, we have to help him.
Oh, did I get hit?
Sorry, what now?
Guess we have to play by the rules.
Okay, that was a little easier than I thought that would be. Oh no!
I'm covered in sand.
Oh my god.
Care before all your health is lost.
Man, I hate being covered in sand.
Yes, do try harder not to fall in, would you?
Okay. It was a little easier. Just keep double jumping and don't think about it. What do we got here? Racing wolf, evasive mouse, magic spewing bat. So, no dodge rolling, no running, and no magic.
God damn it! This shit's starting to piss me off!
Oh no.
Kaine!
What in the... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Let me go. Let me... I'm gonna kill you when I get out of here!
I assume we'll have to find her as well.
Yep.
It's funny that something like that would happen to Kaine. Oh no, I was hit by one. Oh, it counts that as running? Really? Oh man. What? There's no walk button. Okay, I'm just gonna let these go through. Oh, that was close. I don't... All right. That one was rough. That one was a little difficult. Okay. Does this place have any items? Oh, hello. Ooh, pyrite. Not sure what it's useful for, but hey, sounds nice. I guess I just keep going. What do we got here? Protected turtle, magic spewing bat. That's interesting. I probably can't block. Oh, that works. Any items? Nope. I got no items. Now where do we go? Guess I figured it out. Whoa! Can't evade, can't use magic. Oh no! I fell right on it. Okay. Okay. I walked forward on accident. No! You know what? These disappear by standing on them. Will the middle one also do that? Boys, we're about to have a health problem. Nope. Hey, that does work. What do you know? I'm figuring it out. Ooh, crystal! I need a crystal for this weapon. I don't know what else I need, but I know I need a crystal. Oh, this looks fun. All right, what do you got for us? All right.
This madcap barrage of rules shows no signs of slowing.
Easy, Weiss. We need quiet or we're gonna mess this up again.
These masked folks certainly enjoy their bizarre customs.
I wonder what drove them to make such complicated rules.
Easy. What do you got for me next? Not many. There's not many items to pick up around here. I've found maybe what, 2, 3 different items. Sunlight! It's a courtyard! Ooh, boxes. Boxes means items. Medicinal herb and the health salve. I have a bad feeling about this. By the way, here's some healing items. And a big old empty room. Uh-huh. Cannot evade. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh, XP rate plus 2%. That gives me a happy face. Complex machine. Did I need that for anything? I don't know. Word at it. This is the MP cost one. This is the magic power. So I gotta give up MP cost for experience rate. What do I have in my sword? I have item drop rate. Let's go for that. You know what? There we go. Maybe that'll stack and give me like 4%. Can I go anywhere else? Okay, this is just where I've been. So I guess I gotta go down the other bridge. Oh, okay. Other bridge it is. Alright, what do we got? What's on the other side of the door? A mailbox! Interesting place to send some mail. Definitely is a boss battle coming up, though. I can feel it in my bones.
What's this?
Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
Nope, not one bit. Nope. Nope. Less suspicious by the minute.
I suppose that was to be expected.
Yep.
Hey, look!
It's the prince! Where are they taking him? Oh, hi!
The mewling child is inside. Without any rules to bind us, we are free to unleash the entirety of our powers.
It's about time.
Oh, got a couple of ones I cannot destroy in the mix. I see ya.
What is this thing?
Oh, nope. Nope.
I detect magic within the glowing cubes.
Oh, no, 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 no! Damn it! Ah! Ow! Hold on. Maybe I can absorb them. Okay, that's not working, but you know what should?
Mindless.
Now what? Oh, you're big.
The guardian of this temple is a curious sight indeed.
Says the talking book.
He do have a bit of a point there. Ow. Yeah, can I melee these? Nope. I can smack into a wall though. No, please stop. This is not what I wanted. Just gonna keep Lance up.
This is a powerful foe.
There you are, you bastard!
Kaine!
Hey!
Kill the shit out of you! Now hold still and die already!
Alright, alright. Okay, these cubes don't run out. Alright, so what's the plan?
Find us.
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound up here.
Oh, that hit me direct.
And without even bothering to get dressed.
Fuck off, book.
Book.
Kaine, the glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities! I'm gonna kill this thing my way!
Oh, there we go. Just gotta hit it from the side. Now what you gonna do? You ain't got no blocks. I mean, I guess you still do have blocks, but you don't have arm blocks.
This should prove interesting.
Well, that was easy. Because screw that one specifically. Hey, the prince is okay. Oh my god. Legend of Zelda item find. Love it. Da 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 da. Prince! My liege, have you any idea of the trouble we've... Ah, the royal mask. Our people have suffered since the king's death. I was too young to bridge the gap between our people and other civilizations. Trade has come to a halt, we lack food and water, and the people despair for it. This mask is an emblem of the king. With it, we can project a strong image to the other lands, and our people can be prosperous once more. My prince. Rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so you may know your freedoms. Those are the words of the previous king, my father. And now that I have his mask, I believe I can ascend to the throne. Is this correct? Of course. Hail, all hail the new king. Nice. I apologize to you, my foreign friends, for all of your hardships. I swear by my new position as the king of Facade, I shall grant whatever you desire. Please, what is it I can do for you?
Oh, no, that's alright. We were just happy to help.
Nonsense. Speak your desire, that I may see it done.
I believe the Regent has just given us an order.
I guess so. In that case, how about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
A splendid idea.
Very well. What? My king! This cannot be! Our people have long memories. We shall never forget the debt we owe you, no matter how hard the times. Such is the way of the masked people. And thus we shall grant your request. Still, that alone cannot repay our debt to you. Please accept this. Obtain the one-handed sword Rebirth. Oh, thank you.
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
I'll take a free weapon. Thank you, Fira. I am sorry for all I put you through. It's not a problem. Oh. Like a little, like, you know, crescent moon blade thingy. It's not very good, but it's very light. I like these. Honestly, I like using these because they look more like my OG blade, and I like the nameless blades look more than the other ones so far. Like, that one's just weird and just big, especially for a dagger and being one-handed sword. This one just looks okay. This actually does look cool, but it's not very powerful. This ain't too bad. Yeah, I just kind of like these because they look like this. So. No use for those.
Do you know how to cure the Black Scrawl?
Ah, the foul disease that claimed my father's life.
So, even a king couldn't recover from it.
I fear everything we tried ended in failure.
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
Pardon me, but what are these sealed verses?
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
It's better than no source of information.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yonah. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic goat meat, whatever.
Magic goat meat. I'll take it. One moment, please. Can I ask you to visit us again? To return as friends.
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again,
Of course, thank you. I promise to be careful. Ooh, obtained sealed verse. Obtained dark wall magic. Dark wall, erect a magical defensive barrier charged to increase the size of the wall. Oh, that sounds nice.
I'm worried about Yonah. Let's go back.
Oh, that's cool. What happens if I charge it all the way up? I get a portable bubble! This is the best. Oh yeah, I should talk to the shops now. What do you got for me? Just watermelons, melons, just a bunch of melons. Is there a shop over here? Material shop. Oh hey, I can buy the crystal for my sword here. Wolf hide, wool, amber. Okay. Well, if I ever, you know, find large amounts of money, I can upgrade the sword. What about the other shop? Okay, so you don't have anything. Unfortunate. I think that leaves one more shop? Maybe? Okay, you're general goods. What do you have? Ah, desert map, facade map. Fertilizers and seeds. Wait, where's the weapon shop? Ah! Right next to him. Ooh! I can't get either of these, but... Oh wow, Beastbane is stronger. And actually has magic power over my current sword. Do I got anything I could sell ya? Is the Black Pearl just a sellable? I don't know. Leather boots. Oh, hello. Yeah, I get these off of the shades all the time. So I think I can go ahead and sell these without problem. Oh, we're at 12,000. Dented metal board, I got those from the machines. Yes. I could farm those machines easy. I'm just gonna sell these. Wolfhide sells for 1,000. My God. I'm gonna keep the gold, silver, and copper stuff. I don't know if it's safe to sell the Black Pearl. I'm gonna keep that. Dented metal bat. Broken saw. These are worth a lot. I think those are rare drops. I'm gonna keep those because they're up around the complex machine. I've only ever gotten one. I've only gotten one broken saw. Leather boots. I've only seen one. Venison. Medicine's easy to get. I know where those deers are, and I have no problem taking those out. I can farm that. Goat hide, I need goat meat? No. I know where to farm that. Okay. Oh, I can get both of them! I can get both the weapons! Okay. Let's do that. I have nothing else to spend my money on, and I want to collect all the weapons, because why not? Ooh, you are a big boy! And yeah, I mean, you are a claw. Kind of interesting looking. Little less attack power, but 30 magic. Very heavy on this. So it still swings at the same speed. Yeah, because that one's very light. I'll have to look it up. Maybe there's something with it, because, I mean, might as well just use this. It's like a miniature greatsword. Like, look at this thing. This thing's crazy. But hey, I got my maps. I got some weapons. I think that's everything. Yeah, I can't get up there, so. Yeah, let's go back to town. What I wouldn't give for fast travel. Yeah, what level am I? Oh, level 13. Look at that wolf. I'm coming for ya. Oh, wolf fang. Iron ore. Love to see it.
I suppose rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
I don't think they're absurd.
Oh?
Those rules are important to the masked people.
You don't say.
You don't say.
And I think it's important we respect that.
Well, well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
Boy, I'm not a kid, you know.
Hey, less talking, more walking.
Secure me some of these wolf parts first. More copper. Oh yeah, can I go over there? There's like 2 items I don't think I got in the sands. We're gonna go grab those real quick.
The sandstorm's too
No! Oh man. Okay, I can't get those items because I couldn't get them when I was with Fira. I guess I don't know. I'll just have to wait for a later time. That sucks. Ooh, what's that? It looks like there's plants. Yeah, I see like plants around it. I think anyway, it's gonna be a mirage. if the game even has mirage stuff. I don't know. Looks weird for a desert. There should not be plants. What was that? What was that? What was that? Back here. No, you don't. You're mine. Hey, a lizard tail. I get 3 more of those and 1 more mouse. Kaine, why did you just leap over me? That was weird. Get all the goat stuff. Ooh, lizard, lizard, lizard. Mwahaha. It's okay, I'm fairly certain lizards can grow their tails back. They kind of pop them off as a defense mechanism, which is just interesting. Hey, we're back in town. You can see how my plants are doing. Oh, look at him! Look at him grow! Oh, what do we get for harvesting? It's taking so long. 10 wheat? I paid 50 for this. Oh my god. Hey, okay, it's random what you get. Okay, those are gourds. If one can pay for multiple, like more than just like, you know, one of the seeds. Oh, I only got a single pumpkin. How much for a tulip? How many tulips do I get? Is it just one? Looks like just one. Yeah, just one. Your boy's becoming a gardener. Oh man. I even got some little baby chickens. Let's go. That's awesome. There. Let's go see how much those gourds sell for, because I got 3 of them. But I know I didn't pay for the seed. Let's go see gourd prices. That's how you make money in this game. You just go sell those.
Why not?
Okay. So pumpkin seeds are 50. You don't have gourd seeds. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay, pumpkins are 250. Dang, gourds sell for 300. Let me just get 4,500 just for the wheat. That's probably what I'm gonna sell, because I can buy that from her, I think. You just sell wheat seeds, right?
Why not fill it?
Yeah, she does. Oh, I could also buy pumpkins, I guess, but I don't get as much for those. I think pumpkins sold for the same. You know what? We'll get one of each. Why not? Get a couple of wheats though, because we know that those sell. Yeah, only getting 1 pumpkin. It's not as much, yeah, because wheat sells for the same amount, so. Tulip's a bit pricey. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and just sell those. Recoup some of our money back. Oh, yeah, we got... Okay, I have a... increases growth speed, allowing you to harvest earlier. I'd have to go back to Seafront, because they're the ones who sell it. But I'm gonna use one of these on my wheat.
I hope you...
The thing is, I got a lot of wheat without using fertilizer. That's crazy. So if I plant a bunch of that all at once, I could get a lot of money. Yeah, I only got 1, but that's fine. Give me the wheat. This one, right? This whole section's just gonna be for growing wheat. I should probably look up the rate at what these actually grow. And see if there's any way to like if it's in game time or like out of game time, which I mean I guess that would be weird if it was out of game time, but I don't know. All I know, for the low cost of pretty much nothing, I made a few thousand. So, 1, 2. Is it just 4 segments I get? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay, you get 5. Alright, let's plant the tomatoes. Just gonna plant everything I have. Because why not? Get some eggplants. Oh, I think I missed a spot. Maybe. Bell peppers. Honestly, I'd love to be able to grow this stuff myself. Yeah, this one grows in opposite of how the other ones grow. That's funny. Did I water you? Nope. Just your local kid who's saving the world and farming. What more could you want? So 6, 12, 18 plants. Depending on how many things grow out of each and what sells for the most, I'm just going to start buying 18 of one thing, which will probably end up being wheat. Because even though it varies, because I mean I got 8 from one, 10 from another, and made 4,500, so I ain't going to complain. Let's go save, because if anything were to happen to this, I would be sad. And before we go check on Yonah, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, so I will be right back. So stay tuned. Alright, I'm back. Ooh. 700 gold, don't mind if I do. Sup, Yonah?
Yonah?
Oh, hey,
How are you feeling?
better now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
Yeah, I'll stay, why not?
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yonah. I'll stay.
Yay!
Yay! Aww.
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
That's adorable. Oh, what do we got here? I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him, 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 I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, and then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing that I'm looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yonah. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. Well, we're going to a forest. From the sounds of it. The next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Morning.
Morning, Yonah.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
Oof, quite the bummer.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yonah.
Oh, that's a little weird.
Say, next time you go out, could you pick something up for me?
Yes.
Sure, Yonah. What do you need?
A melon.
A melon? You got it.
Don't forget them.
Alright. Melon for Yonah. Easy.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
definitely strange. Having almost the same identical dream. Yeah, gotta go to Popola. Actually, no, she wants a melon. Let's see if we can go get her a melon from the store real quick. I should probably restock on medicinal herbs anyways. How am I doing on them? I have 1. Yeah, if I could buy more of those, that'd be great. How am I doing on money? Oh, I got plenty of money.
Make sure you stock up.
Hey, yeah, you gotta tell me twice. Oh, 30%. This only does double, but is worth 10 times the money. Ouch. That hurts. I could buy it, but I ain't gonna. Alright, where's the goods seller? Not you, is it?
You know, but it's a large stone building surrounded by cliffs. Folks say you can find a number of unusual ores there, but it's a rough area.
Interesting.
We've got some.
What do you got? No melon! No melon. Yeah, wheat pumpkin sells for the most, but I get more wheat than I do pumpkins. That is crazy.
Come back.
Tavern got anything in it?
Hey!
I'll make the time.
I was hoping you could go to the Eyrie and get an eagle egg for me.
Oh ho. It sounds as if someone is brewing up another batch of medicine for an ailing relation.
I sure am. You're pretty smart, Weissy.
Weiss?
The Eyrie is full of shades, so you're the only ones I can ask.
Sure.
Come on, Vicey. Let's get moving.
I still need to get the stuff for her.
Black Scrawl's in our village now.
Oh, you shut your mouth. What's the old man down here want?
Excuse me, but can you help me deliver a large serving tray to the town of Seafront?
Right, he wants that done. I mean, it's not like it's very far. I'll do it here in a minute. Go see what Popola wants. Because at some point I gotta go out there anyways. For, Popola's drink. I wonder, is this door still locked? Hey, I can get in here now.
What is the purpose of this
hello.
place?
Beats me. Maybe it's Popola's hobby corner. What's that?
It resembles the shade we saw in the Lost Shrine.
Certainly interesting. Ah, it's one of the cubes.
We saw this cube back in the Baron Temple.
Perhaps the Prince of Facade gave it to Popola as a gift?
It's that lizard thing we fought in the Eyrie. Who would make a figure of that anyway? And what is it doing here? This is from the junk heap.
For a decoration, it's certainly in poor taste.
Kind of cool. It's like little sculptures of the bosses, I thought. I guess the little engine-looking thing is from the junk heap is supposed to be the one guy we fought.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing your attention to a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice, dream on the matter. Recently there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream. Interesting.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
Well, the dream thickens. Quite interesting. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get the seafront quest out of the way for this guy. Should just be able to run there.
Excuse... Wonderful. Just...
I want to say that is up north? Out this way? Where is it? Yeah. It's this way. If it's not, we'll just come back. I wish there was a better way to get into sprinting that didn't require rolling. Ooh, can I ride you? Hey, let's go. Oh, that's the airy. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way.
Get out of my way! I have to save Yonah!
Calm down. You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
Oh no, this is not the right way. Where am I headed? Oh no, I went the wrong... Oh god, no. I went the wrong way. This is the forest, though. So... I now know where this is. Yay. So yeah, no, I was right. Seafront was out the other
It
exit.
sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
Can I leave? I'd like to leave now. I will come back, though. But while I have a fragile delivery, I cannot dodge roll. Well, I can't. I'll break it. Let me out! Let's go! Ooh, that was close. Alright. Let's try this gate. I only have a few gate options, so it's one of the three, and I already took out the northern one. Do you have a quest?
Excuse me, but have you seen my son?
Nope.
I don't think so. Why? Is something wrong? When I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving and not to look for him. What if he's left the village? Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. My son shouldn't be too hard to spot. He wears a very odd hat. You can see it from a mile away.
Sure.
Okay. If I see him, I'll let him know his father is worried about him.
Quite the awful son there. Just say peace. Not gonna actually say bye, but you know.
Not this task again.
We'll be fine. We just need to go slow and take it easy.
I am a creature of phenomenal talents, but those are two that escape me.
Well, I'm sure not gonna let Kaine handle it.
Indeed, the hussey's foul language would reduce our precious cargo to dust.
Yep, fucking yap. Get moving already.
Kaine is hilarious. Okay. Big question, where am I taking this thing? Tavern. I take it to the tavern. Tavern's this way. And I can be rid of this horrible quest line.
Hey there. Got a special delivery here with your name on it.
Oh, thank you. This will make my life a lot easier.
We should tell the client we delivered the package.
Okay. Is there anything else in Seafront I need to worry about? That is going to the area and finding an egg. That's Runaway Son. Yonah's gift. Let's check the, I don't think it's either a U.
Care for some...
You got a melon? Ooh, pricey. I'll take it. Oh, okay. Gourds sell for 6. The gourds are a little bit more expensive than wheat, but you don't get as many. The wheat is still the better option. Ooh, rice seeds and beans. Oh, why are these so pricey? I'll buy one of each. Hey, you know what? Give me everything you got. Give me everything. I'll plant the moonflowers though, and then I'll plant the rice seed and the bean seed. Beans sell for all right, but yeah. We'll see how many I get compared to what I can sell.
Thanks for your...
You're welcome. I don't feel as bad as holding on to money as what I was when I can make so much in such a little time. Oh yeah, what? Yonah asked you for a melon. Well, I have a melon. Okay, one more mouse tail, 2 more lizard tails. Lizards were right on the they were towards the desert. Lizards are towards the desert. Come on. I forget where my mouses were. Move it! Hey, chicken egg. Oh god. Oh yeah,
Welcome.
alright. No items.
Thanks for your...
Okay, so buying the one from the other store took it out of his inventory. Awesome. Oh, yeah.
I delivered the... Sorry. I know.
1,500 gold, I'll take it. That covered the cost of the melon that I bought. Let's go deliver the melon to Yonah, plant my moonflowers. Oh, I should have bought fertilizer while I was in Seafront. Oh well. What can you do? These moonflowers got to come out nicely and hopefully sell for a lot. Their seeds were expensive. That's what I'm hoping for, anyways. Okay, I'll have one more spot left. Plant the rice. Oh, rice looks like it's gonna grow just like wheat does. Oh, that'll be nice. Might have to be making trips for rice seeds. Oh, hey, I get little letters from Yonah. That's cool. Today was awesome. Pablo made me this huge cake that was really yummy. That's cool. Aw, man.
I got your melon, Yonah.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
Right, watermelon. I know where that's located. That is up in the desert. Oh, that is a trek and a half. But it must be done. I need something that could like transverse the desert, like a desert wolf or a desert boar. Just something, you know. Okay. I guess I can go do the Forest of Myth stuff now. If I see the sun on the way there, then I'll let him know. Your dad's looking for you. He's worried about you, kid. But until then. Ow. Lousy boar. No! Oh god! Stay back! Oh. I can order my allies? Hey, I can. That's cool. Alright, let's go. Okay. Talk to old man here in a minute. Got people just chilling outside their houses. I think those are houses. They look like tree houses. They have doors on them.
What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Weiss's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Zephyr and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained in the past weeks a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. Oh! The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Lovely. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the Death Dream?
Oh god, it's like a text adventure game. Before the mayor could confirm Zephyr's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the Death Dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth in an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed to the subject who Zephyr had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Zephyr and Weiss racked their brains, but they could find no easy solution. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Zephyr like a contagion. Wait, said Zephyr suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. You must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Something specific, some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming. Or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep, cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Zephyr's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Zephyr. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. My nose is just... The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect the people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked in inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment and his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said, no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. But I won't stop trying until it happens. Zephyr nodded in agreement. Huh. Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Zephyr, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Zephyr to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said, you're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. You can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck to you, too. He called at the departing forms of Zephyr and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As Zephyr slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. Saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Zephyr's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction. Moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now felt small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion, unhindered by either terrain or physical effort. He spent most of his time arguing Zephyr to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Zephyr snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Zephyr leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Zephyr slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Zephyr could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled. Just as Zephyr's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, zree, zree. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Zephyr began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1, with it is lacking. 2, with it is ideal. 3, with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so, I mean. It feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. A secret? Inwardly furious that Weiss left the task to him, Zephyr sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Zephyr like a rippling wave opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Zephyr moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Zephyr after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Zephyr picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank into the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it. Zephyr grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one's pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Wife softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey look, cried Zephyr, awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Zephyr walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe with a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Zephyr, but before he can get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Zephyr tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. We wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss. It seems we must answer his riddle. Yes, I suppose, said Zephyr. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? What is a man? The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Zephyr. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know, now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Zephyr watched, the mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. As Zephyr and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his heel and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Zephyr's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Ah, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Zephyr withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream's seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Zephyr filled them in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Zephyr cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Zephyr and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Weiss? It is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breaths slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear they had awakened from their dream. Shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did it. I'm back. He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. That the death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it. But I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Zephyr and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a smile. There was a wry smile across his lips. Yeah. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. This is the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstitions will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Zephyr and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Zephyr mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left with them. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. And what in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I had seen you before too. Zephyr tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's more than just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Zephyr gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
Oh, you're telling me.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Obtained dark execution magic. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Charge to increase the number of spikes. Oh, it's the spear one. I think, anyways.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm gonna go save real quick. That was a lot of dialogue to read. Oh god, give me a minute. Probably gonna have to go through this whole thing all over again with these other villagers. Oh man. It's kinda cool though. You have every other, you know, just normal RPG and then suddenly, boom, text adventure game. You don't have as much control over it as, you know, what you do in those games. Picking directions and whatnot. But, you know, it does go full text adventure game, and then, you know, you gotta answer some questions. That's not too bad. Alright. Well, let's see. How many of these do we have? 1, 2. Okay, so there's just 2. Get into it.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Dreaming while standing up has gotta suck. Enter this villager's dream? Yes.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sorta creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
Alright. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in a long unusual catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here, wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior! I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help, I laugh, I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry, for the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As soon as the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain. I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Zephyr. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Zephyr extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Whether this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss, look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak. You are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle's catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door next to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of a wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outline of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch the piece of mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, and whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint the dim corridors. Well, we just came north, so south would take us where we just were. Let's go east. And then let's go north again. At the end of the path, the water rises to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, and so I turn my eyes upward. My surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in their prime of their life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people have lived a long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds. One circling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume, even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it in the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of the fabric has survived, but its features the same delicate design that were depicted in the portrait. I've been admiring a row of corpses blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. Oh my god. Okay, let's go east. I find myself in the great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains. And this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands and then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose the sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet, and I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. Or if not, then it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment. Though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crimes at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. At the end of the path, a row of heavy wooden casks lie on their sides. In a dark chamber, doubtless they are filled with wine. My thirst roars to life. I cannot remember the last time my parched throat had relief. I scramble to the first cask and pull frantically on the cork. The theft of a few cups means nothing. I tell myself the cask will be ruined by the flood regardless. Finally, the cork surrenders to my attack. Thick red liquid bursts from the hole. This is no wine, it is blood, still warmed from the body. Whether animal or something else, I cannot say. The foul liquid soon mixes with the rising flood waters, creating a warmth that laps against my thighs. Well, the gods, are the rest of these casks filled with blood as well? I lack the courage to confirm my suspicion. Disgusted quickly becomes fear as I turn to flee, but my weakened legs betray me, sending me toppling over into the red ocean below. The smell of death everywhere, it threatens to consume me. I must escape this hell. Crawling on all fours like an animal, holding back screams lest any foulness enters my mouth, I lurch forward through the red waters and out of the room to freedom. Squint down the dim corridors, proceed east. The water has risen to my chin and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. You dumb shouts Zephyr. He surely desires to say more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. Grimoire Weiss, wet and tattered, floats on the water's surface. It is already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Game over! What happened? I just died. Oh no. Good thing I saved. What? Okay. Huh. I was not expecting that. Huh. Oh, man. Okay.
This person.
It would
Can't say.
perhaps.
Yeah.
I am slight cheating on this one. I looked up a path guide. I'm not gonna read through all this again. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Zephyr and Grimoire Weiss, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat, the clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly noticed that my dress is in tatters and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asks Weiss. Then you are a woman, madam. I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Zephyr is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. Behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro from the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to the new life as shades.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
I can only hope so. That's that down. I'm just gonna save after each one of these because I do not want to have to go through this again. Ever. God, these things take forever.
Victim.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Weiss.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Alright. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and Zephyr had never seen such a sight. Their eyes widen as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away. What do you think, Weiss?
As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Zephyr nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Zephyr lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said? No, no joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. Zephyr glanced at Weiss's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Zephyr's feet grew more painful and his throat drier than he thought possible. I know the feeling right now. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Weiss, in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Zephyr lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. "Water," he cried. "It's water!" "Water?" asked Weiss. "Preposterous. I don't see any water." "Over there, just ahead of us, look. The sun is reflecting off of it." Without waiting for a response, Zephyr sprang to life and bounded towards the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Zephyr closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. "I believe this is known as a mirage," he said. "Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. Zephyr shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly, he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. "Wait, there it is! I just missed it. Look, it's right there!" Zephyr sprinted off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Zephyr came to a halt. Could have sworn it was right here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clean water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour, until an exasperated Weiss finally floated up to Zephyr and struck him in the face with his cover. "Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here!" Zephyr's face clouded. "There isn't?" "There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much." Weiss paused for a moment and continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. "However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the City of Art." Zephyr looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. "They're huge," Zephyr cried. Completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours, I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched upward, up towards the sky. That is where the similarities ended. Most were covered in panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. "What kind of city is this?" Zephyr said. "Where are the people? Where are the houses?" Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. A sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Zephyr and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Zephyr uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As Zephyr moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures, alighting on the statue's shoulder. It emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. "Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies." With that, the bird departed as if on cue, and 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. "Hey, look at that," said Zephyr. "They're alive." The triplets bowed low before Zephyr. "Please," said Alpha. "I have to get out of this nightmare. I am real." "Stop lying," said Beta. He turned to Zephyr and threw his hands in the air. "Alpha is fake. You know, I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the real one around here. The respective pleas given, 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. Oh God, why is my nose so itchy? When you consider all of the statements, only one of them could have been the real thing, said Weiss. Zephyr furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak truth. The other ones will only speak lies. Alright. Real one is Beta. The real one is Beta. The Zephyr's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence. He was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Weiss in the dry tones of a lecture, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, the theory crumbles. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with 2 statues telling the truth. Finally, let's assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. As Weiss finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprang to life once more. Congratulations, villager, said Weiss in a cheerful voice. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable Zephyr pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Weiss. Have you been to this city before? The villager slowly looked around him at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, then shook his head. I don't think so, I mean. It's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Zephyr, just like the mayor. Vague sense of unease that struck Zephyr during the mayor's dreams spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Oh, that was rough.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you.
One-handed sword, Faith.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
Ugh, thank God. Let's get our save and get out of here.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Huh. Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Oh, okay. Well, first, we're gonna go get a watermelon. Maybe on my way to get the watermelon, I'll find the other lizards I need.
Hey, you can get into Facade, right? I've got a thank you gift I need delivered, and I'm hoping you can help me out.
Sure.
No problem.
Great. Oh, and it's kind of fragile, so don't roll around or get knocked over along the way. Just get that to the weapon shop in Facade. And thanks again.
Alright. To the weapon shop. Well, good thing I'm going there anyways. Not to the weapon shop,
you want
but
to try your
Facade.
hand at this job, Kaine?
Are you serious? Hell no.
Ha! Hussies are only good for breaking things anyway.
Maybe I'll start with you.
Oh, gold ore, let's go. Silver ore. Man, this place is nice for ore. I'll have to remember that if I ever need any.
What was that?
It is known as a scorpion. Phylum Arthropoda, subphylum Chelicerata, order Scorpionidae. They are closely related in form and structure to other arachnids.
I am so not following you right now.
It's an enemy. Kill it.
Now that I understand.
Man, they are just throwing out all the stops here. I made it to the city, though. Thank God.
Hi there. Hi. We'd better report back to...
Well, thank God that's out of the way. Let's go find our watermelon salesman.
Wow.
Oh, but cheating on your wife, she found out. Kicked you out of the house.
I hope you don't expect sympathy from us.
So you want us to hunt some...
Sure.
Well, you seem to recognize that you messed up.
10 wolf hides.
What do you need? Can't say I have. But we'd be happy to keep an eye out for him.
Does the girl have any identifying marks or scars?
Oh, lovely. So we got a missing boy and now a missing girl. I wonder. Would the reason they're missing be the same? Oh, wolf hides are pricey. I could only afford one from the shop. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna be hunting down wolves for a while. I only own one.
What's up?
Parents cannot purchase food for their children's birthday feasts.
For something like this? Of course.
10 round striped food objects.
Well, that's a crazy rule. But if I manage to figure it out, I'll be sure to bring it to you.
These rules are absolutely preposterous. That person cannot even tell us what they wish us to purchase. Never in my life have I seen such foolishness.
User.
I didn't save him, so...
We do not, my good man. Pray elucidate us on the nature of this object.
It looks valuable.
Then we would be on...
Sweet royal compass! I can traverse the,
Sure, a little. But
I
I
can,
trust they have a reason
get through
for
the
it,
sandstorm
even if
now.
we don't understand.
That is a very broad...
This is going to suck. But your boy is about to spend literally all of his money on watermelons. They are striped fruit. And I know Yonah wants one, and I know the lady is asking for that, but technically cannot tell me. I want to say it's watermelon. It's the only thing I can think of.
That was almost a compliment. Are these watermelons? Great. I hope you...
3,000 gold, let's go. Actually, no, I spent more than that. I spent a lot more than that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oof. Well, good thing I don't exactly need money right now.
有理性いたそ。たとやりで誰さと一挙。
Just to make sure I still have my other one right. Okay, okay, I have the watermelon. Alright, well, I'm going back to the Strange Things store.
Whoa, do you always start?
ああ、危険取りだきて、ザペルアとイキチタルタチ。チイラチチルで行ったんでく。
He must be a reckless child indeed to venture into the desert alone.
タドクルチェテレ、キテして、キートズ。
Sure, we'll take it.
タクゾガイ。
Yeah, we got a bunch of requests in this town.
Zerganto!
Lowest level of the city. Oh, what? Okay.
The space between my pages feels...
コッサタ What is it?
と、デタン説ジオリスクルタユチットチイルヨーリュタトで
What do I need to...
グトトオイチマクコキテチエタチトこれぞチンルソトチタリクエタサラヤーリチタリクトでゾスダカイキタチトドザサチツイテ
Do you truly think this is the best way to increase...
Yeah, I'm not about to go play a game of telephone with you. That sounds annoying.
Are you mad?
It was a joke, Weiss. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm not about that life. Yeah, I don't even see any trace of the kid with the ring. Oh, this place is gonna be troublesome, ain't it?
Sataito kite.
Wow, you have an argument, and if you don't make up before the day is over, you are divorced. That is... wow.
ソドたちといちちいたぐらかれて去り
This is quite the place. Oh boy. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna take my watermelon and get out. Place is crazy.
Does he really think she'll forgive him if he just gives her a fur?
It does seem somewhat materialistic.
Are you guys for real? When someone gives me something for free, I'm happy as a pig in shit.
This world would be a great deal simpler if nothing but Kaines lived in it.
I'll pretend that's a compliment.
Hey, are you the one who wants to become a man of the mask?
Oh yeah, Digichi. Tsure Tokichi. Stand.
The desert's dangerous. We should head...
Nada. Kashi, Zeruganza, Ku, Setanda.
What? That's even more dangerous.
So aste, Peruato, Ikichi tareru sa. Ato tota, Taigekichi, issun da.
Hey, wait!
If he speaks the truth, then I fear the boy is in grave danger.
Yeah, we'd better catch him before he reaches the den.
Well, I need to take out wolves anyways.
Youth is simply a synonym for stupidity.
Oh, come on. He just wants to protect his city. I think it's nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's real nice.
Wait, weren't you the guardian of your village, Kaine?
Yeah, but... look, all I'm saying is... don't talk to me.
Oh, is your mouth too full of sand to formulate a crude response?
Fuck off and die, book.
We lost him.
Yeah, I don't know where this wolf's den would even be. Well, I'm getting plenty of wolf materials. Okay, I need to move it. Oh, what do we got here? Is that it for the wolves? What do we got here?
We're too late. Come on. This guy is insane.
He reminds me of a certain someone.
Hey, I'm not like that.
Well, that could have been bad.
Your son is a boy no longer. Though we urged him against it, he vanquished an entire den of wolves nearly by his lonesome.
Zergan?
Zergan, Tosarato.
Saksoza. Yudasete, Zerganto, de Tauker Tasaloza.
De, Toitara, Zerganto, Jikeichi, Taruto.
Taraichido. Dotteito. Soto tsuta eraito da. Daza, Yuto Keiji-san. Dase Yorisu Wasata.
Togan.
Sandenchi Tatosara. Perato Ikito, Totate, Tarashitakai.
Itosa, Togan.
Tori de Satechi Kiro Kinida. Ikito, Tori to Tate, to Ruso to Tatakai.
Taku, Togan. Getai, Yoriuta, Itta Kinchi, Tarusara.
You Takzogai kita. Oraidek.
10,000 gold.
We didn't do much. Still, I'm sure your son will make a fine man of the mask.
Okay. Nothing to use it on with him, but I'm happy nonetheless. Man, that is amazing. Ugh. Operation complete. Well, I wasn't meaning to go and do that. So let's go ahead and head back to the village. Give Yonah her watermelon. If she wants anything else for me to buy, I definitely have the money for it. Though I'll probably wrap up once I turn in the watermelon because I am getting really hungry. Oh, food. Do I get anything off the scorpions? Scorpion claw. I get off a bait. Nice. I have 6 wolf hide. I'm probably gonna have to look up the missing boy and girl, because I found like nothing for the missing girl in town that was helpful. I have so many things. No, he's stuck. Yeah, I didn't get to explore the area where the wolf's den was so I'll have to visit that later. I think it was over where that little patch of green was, if I remember right. So, we'll look at that later. Got another lizard tail. I think that's the last lizard we need. Oh, I've actually got 7. Okay. I just need to visit the junk heap to get a rat tail. Get back here.
Did somebody...
Yay!
Anything else you need?
Actually, I need a pumpkin.
All right then. 1 pumpkin coming right up.
All right. I can go buy that real quick from,
Your Yonah certainly has some eccentric tastes.
She's always been that way. But if that's what she wants, that's what I'll get.
Being an older brother appears to be a difficult job.
I just need to see her smile. Then it's all worth it.
We've got some... Come back soon.
Pumpkins are definitely expensive, though. Wonder if the equivalent to like 100 gold is like $1.
I got your...
Thanks.
You've sure been eating a lot lately.
Oh, I'm not eating them.
You're not?
Ta-da! Here you go. I made it all by myself.
Is this a cake?
Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one. I made it for you in secret.
Wow, Yonah, this is... well, it's a surprise for sure.
Come on, try it, try it.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yay! You're always super busy, so I wanted to make you something to help keep up your strength.
That's really sweet of you, Yonah. Thank you.
Sure. Actually, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers.
The life of an elder sibling continues to be a trying experience.
You're telling me.
Oh man, he's gonna die of food poisoning before this is over. Alright, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. That way I can go get myself some food, because I am hungry. But, I do hope to play some more tomorrow. This has been extremely fun. I'm really loving NieR. Make sure I saved. Okay. Yeah, no, I am really loving Replicant. Can't wait to get done with this eventually, and then step in to see how Automata is eventually in the future. So, thank you all for coming by, hanging out, and I'll see you next time. So, until then, peace out, take care.